loves to play with fire, and the things he'll do, you can too, if you so desire. To try this at home with Mr. G.
Hello, and welcome back to Do Try This at Home, the show that takes ordinary household items, like I've got in front of me right here, and turns them into something extraordinary. I'm your host, Mr. G, and today we're going to be doing something really weird. You won't believe your eyes unless you actually do this experiment at home yourself. We're going to start out with very simple items. Some warm water. I've got a box of bran flakes here, and these bran flakes on the side say that the iron percentage is 100% iron. So that's for your daily allowance of iron. So I know they've got a lot of iron in them. What we're going to be doing, we also have this glass and a couple of Ziploc bags. These are the heavy-duty freezer bags. I think you'll like those better. A very strong magnet. Again, this is a neodymium magnet. If you haven't ordered some of these, I'm going to be using these throughout some other experiments this season, and they're very, very, very cool to have around. These are two stuck together because they're so powerful, I honestly cannot get them apart. And I've got a plastic spoon. What I'm going to do is, we're going to start out by pouring some of this cereal into our plastic bag right here. I'm going to pour in about, till it's about, I don't know, maybe half full, not quite half full. And then we're going to seal our baggie. What we're going to do next is we're going to start to crunch up the cereal inside the plastic bag. Now you really need to crunch this good. This is going to take a while to crunch. So, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to ask you, is that your card? Okay, now that that's out of the way, we keep crunching the cereal. And I'm going to sit here and crunch this for a few minutes, and I'll be back. So I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me do it. I'll see you back here real soon. Okay, I'm back with my bag of crunched up cereal. It's actually almost a powder. It's been crunching, I've been doing this with my fist to it now for probably about 5 minutes. Now, we're going to take that cereal and we're going to take it into and pour it into our glass right here. Don't spill any if you can help it. Get it all in there, or most of it. Especially the powdery section, that's the best part. Now, after we pour that into the glass, let me move my box aside. We are now going to pour some water. This is warm water, slightly warm water, into our cereal here. And we're going to start stirring it up with the plastic spoon. The reason I'm using a plastic spoon is I want you to make sure that you know that this is for real. This is not a metal spoon that is perhaps coming apart in the slurry here of cereal. Anyways, what I'm doing is I'm stirring up the cereal in the water. Now what I've done is I've got enough water so that the cereal kind of settles near the bottom there, but what will happen is the cereal will start to soak up the water. What we're going to do next is, after this starts to get kind of thick, we might need to add some more water, we'll see. We're going to take our powerful magnet that we've got and we're going to place it here on the side of the glass. Now we're going to stir and stir and stir with the magnet being held here on the side of the glass. I got it kind of near the top of the mixture, sort of near the middle at this point. And we're going to stir and stir and stir. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to stir this for quite some time. And what happens is, you're not going to believe it, the iron that's in our cereal is really just that, iron. Like little pieces of just actual the material of iron, the element iron. Now look at this. Watch this. Now, the longer I stir this, it's going to take some time. It's got to really be stirred for quite a long time. And what I'm going to do again is I'm going to pause the tape here. Aha! New camera, new remote control. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm going to pause and I'm going to stir for a while, probably another 5 minutes, and I'll meet you back here after I've stirred this for quite a while. Well, I'm back, and I'm still stirring my cereal with the magnet on the side here. The longer we stir this, the better this will come out. What's going to happen is the iron is going to be separated from the cereal and stick through the glass to the magnet here where the magnetic field is. And you'll actually see that iron in a second. What I'm going to do is I'll zoom you in real close to this glass so that you can so that you can see that with your own eyes a lot better. Let me see how that worked out. Oh, that worked great. To start with, as I zoom you in here, ah yes, new camera, new remote. I like it. You'll see a dark spot on the glass here. Do you see that? Do you see that dark spot? That right there is iron that was in the cereal. Now, if you don't believe me, watch this. Look at that move. It moves around the glass following the magnet. Uh-oh, it's starting to separate and come apart. Let me get it back into one big spot. Hold that there and stir. I don't know if you can see this or not. Okay. Try to get that back into one big spot there. See? That black spot is iron, and watch, it will follow the magnet. Let me pull the magnet around this side, watch. Look at it. Look at it, follow the magnet. Now I've got it pretty separated, let me try to get it back together. Watch this. It's amazing, it's incredible. You've got to give this a try. Try different types of cereals. And I'll tell you what, if you find a cereal that works better than Bran Flakes, has more iron in it, and actually you can pull more iron out with your magnet, let me know by videotaping it and submitting it to my channel on YouTube in video responses. And if it's any good, I'll put it up with my video. I'm Mr. G. I hope you had a great time. Thanks for watching. I'm going to zoom you in real close to our glass. Here we go. Okay, let's see how close that is. That's getting there. Hopefully, you can still see the magnet on the glass. And you'll notice that underneath the magnet on the glass, as I stirred this, it created a black spot. Oops, underneath the magnet. And that black spot will actually move. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, post your videos onto my video or submit them for to be added into the what's it called? Anybody? Anybody know what that's called? Do you know?
No. What are you talking about?
When people submit videos on YouTube. Thank you! Video response, okay. Your host, Mr. G, and Mr. Chi. I'm your host, Mr. Chi. What all you need to do this experiment, though, basically, is hello, and welcome back to Do Try This at Home. I'm your host, Mr. G, and do try this at home.